Are people on the server? I think my version broken probably. Oh no, nobody was on the server. Let me post the event around then. Yeah, it will be. Nobody's on the server at the moment, that's what's going on. So, yeah. Right, where else am I promoting this crap then? Because Euro needs to promote this, not me. Because this is really Euro's event, not mine. Okay, Euro's on the server now. Right. Yeah, it is today, apparently. But you tell me. You tell me. So, yeah, I'll be commentating this. Yeah, joining just restarted. Okay, so we've got Euros driving the Evo 8, Crapfins driving the NSX. I hope I've pronounced that right. I'm in the bloody AEX6 and I can't drive because they won't let me. But that's unfortunate. So, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Not all too much. It's just the usual. Euro's spinning his wheels without even moving because he's a German, he could do that. So yeah, we're pretty much, the event's supposed to start in about the time 9 minutes. I'm only commentating this event, I'm not in OverDrive or PGR. Not that I wish to be anyway, because Street Heart's best Touge team, so it don't matter. Hello Blank, welcome to the stream. Let me chuck it in off topic on CRS. Hey Kiki, hello Set Drifter. Euro looks like he's going. Are there replay cameras on this? No, no, there's not. And that has broken my game. Lovely. So the plan is to, apparently I can do like control 3 or something. Yeah, and that'll switch between people. So that's cool. And then control 1 goes back through. And then control 3 goes that way through. So that's the plan, and then probably use this camera because we haven't really got any other options. I don't really know, but we'll probably just be using that camera so it's the easiest to go on. Why have we got 13 people watching? Hey Ascari, good to see you again. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on. I just finished racing the CRS NASCAR, which it went absolute ass for me, so that's cool. Euro sent me a picture, but it won't load. That's the finish line. Oh, I've actually got to like judge this. Oh no, what track? It's Otterumi, I believe. I'm just a commentator, I don't know anything. Right. So that's the finish line. I think I need to. I should have done this beforehand. How long have I got? I got 7 minutes. Okay, I can do that. Does anybody know what's the free cameras in? Because I need to enable the free camera. Like what config file it's in. I don't know. Hey, Bakazato joined. I think SDK in it. No, it'll be System, CFG, Assetto Corsa. There we go. Is it in this one? I think. Yeah, I know it's F7, but I don't actually have it enabled in the first place. There we go. It is the Assetto Corsa, I know. Right, the screen will go black on the stream. I haven't got any fancy pictures to put up. I suppose I could make another scene. where I give it a second image, not an image slideshow, just an image, add existing, and I can then just pop that image up. So you can look at that while I'm sorting stuff out. I probably won't have text up, but I need to, oh, I've already enabled it, so I just rejoin, and I can go back to the, what's it, and then cursed image. I suppose I should put some moderators in this chat, so I'll put Mr. Crashman as a moderator. That should probably do. Hey Eversparks, welcome to the stream. Dan Hammond, Jill and company, Akiki, and I've pretty much done all of those, so thanks very much for that. And then I can switch it back to a set of capture, which isn't, okay, this is going to work. So yeah, that's that. Can I put this up? Okay, next is here as well. Okay, nobody's on the tower, so, but I think I can put a info, which, it might be the time, no, it's not timer. I know one of them will show who's driving, I think, on ACTV. I'm not sure. I think there's one that will show you who's driving. I suppose I better, is there anybody driving or no? I can only switch between these two, so this is going to be interesting. Because I can't actually spectate people unless someone sets a time. Hope for this match. Gets many subscribe to me or I'll eat your cat. Easy as that. But I can only spectate these two people at the moment, so that's fun. At least we can look at this. Hey, our rule 27, K2, or control, not F1. What do you mean? F1 just changes the view. Control does that. That's all I can change between. It won't let me change between anybody else. So we're going to be looking at PGR Neon Dreams at the moment. He's running the 8.6 tuned. He seems to be having a pretty good time with it at the moment. His lines don't seem too far off. I can't complain with that, but once again we are looking at a team going up against OverDrive, and OverDrive is a fairly well respected team, so I can't complain with them at all. There's got to be a read your above comment. I'm pretty sure you have to click his name first, then hit out of the F1 menu. Do I? Oh, Bakazato's driving the R33. He's being chased by, what's his name? Haru in the NSX. So let's have a look at him. So if I go, now I can only look at the R32. I honestly don't know really what's going on with it. I'll make do. But either way, the bloke in the R33, Bakazato's had a bit of a moment. And that's allowed the NSX. I need to put the names up because I need to it's going to be hard because I won't have the names up and I'm not very good with names, I'll be honest, but I'll give it a go. Either way, we've got Haru chase over. Haru's in OverDrive? I thought it was PGR. Okay. Either way, Haru has gone on pole with his NSX time. And then Bakazato 2.5 seconds behind. Everyone's setting a practice lap in for me, which is nice because then I can just go ACTV tower. Where's the tower at? Huh? I don't know where the tower's gone. So the tower allows me to just click on the people that I want to see, but it's not letting me see that, which is that's weird. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Does the leaderboard thing work? Can I click on people from leaderboard? Wherever the leaderboard is? I don't know. As you can see, this is all very planned out. Can I join No, there's only one commentator card. Nobody can actually know. That would be extremely racist. I better not say that. Yeah, apparently, oh, it's loaded up Blank's YouTube channel for some reason. Right, so you can, I can do that, and then it does that, but looks like we're going to have to be going back to pits, and then you'll have the thing on the side every time if you lot are alright with that. Alright. No PGR bet. Well, I'm I'm a non-biased commentator, so I better not be Control plus L for names. Ah, thank you very much, Mr. Anonymous person who sent that to me in DMs on Discord, who I'm probably not allowed to state the name of. But yeah, so I would have spectator cams. I know we got 27 people watching this. It's rather insane, but either way, it's something cool. So yeah, subscribe to me, or your cat will be my next meal. Hello, Aiden D. Welcome to the stream. Hit like as well. Like gives you good luck, apparently. Not really. It never gave me good luck. But we got so far. Next is the fastest in R32. He's gone a tenth quicker than Haru in the NSX. Then we've got PGR Neon Dreams in the AE86 tuned, and he's gone a 1.5 seconds slower basically. And then Euro in 4th in the Evo 8. Bakazato in... Oh, Harry's gone even faster. I should have really been watching that run. And then Crampton, who's yet to set a time. Can I look at the ACTV tower yet or no? Is it not going to let me? Is it just not going to work in general? Info, I think's the right one. But for some reason it's... Oh, there we go. Right, that's handy. So I got OD next there. It's loading up people's YouTube channels for some reason. CRS Touge, yes. Okay, right, here we go. So I now have to, I can look at people there. That's just handy to have. Right, so we got Euro now, and then once all 6 people have got their time, then it'll make things a whole lot easier. Why have we got 31 people watching? That's what I want to know. Sorry, the person's just DM'd me back. CRS is always running when I'm at work or sleeping. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that, but mainly I cater to the European time zone. The Saturday events are alright for everyone because I'll be at 8 PM. But I can only access 4 people. That might just be because I haven't got it in my config, maybe? No, I got 28 cars in the tower, so if I went down, I can only do 6 minimum. But yeah, there shouldn't be anything wrong with that. So I'll have the times up, so that'll probably make it easier. Okay, so people's times are finally showing up. There's one person, I think, who would it be? I don't know. I'm missing someone. Because we are bored to shit, people clearly need battle stage back. Nah, you need CRS in your life, that's what you need. Check the description for quality link. Oh, people are joining my Discord. No, stay away. Always the best show in the cut. Well, there's not much else I can show. I can show Bakazato and Euro. Is this the battle itself? I don't know. Let's open chat up. I'll take it that this is the battle itself. Yeah, it seems to be. So we've got OD Euro in the Mitsubishi Evo 8 versus Bakazato from PGR in the R33. Starting from a fairway back. Both of these cars are four-wheel drive, of course. The R33 being a bit heavier than the Evo, from what I can imagine. But do they need me to do a countdown in chat, or okay? I'm wondering if I need to do a countdown or not, but I'll just have the chat there just in case, and we will soon see. They're not saying anything. Okay, Euro's slowly crawling, so I'll take that as they are going. They're going to roll up to the line. And they are across it, so let's see what they can do. Euro taking a fairly wide entry into the first corner, clipping the apex rather nice, I've got to say. And he's pulled a little bit of a gap here on Bakazato. A little bit of a clip of the curb on the inside, but nonetheless, he's really pulled a gap at this point. Maybe about half to a second. He's really chucking the car through the corners, using the weight transfer to get the car through, and I've got to say he's pulling a rather big gap at this point, but Bakazato had a fairly good mid-corner there. He's pulled back a little bit of time, and they're running at a fairly consistent pace. Euro taking very different lines at this point, and they're both really showing the different strengths of each car as Bakazato's right up on him, but he's going to lose the time on the exit because Euro's going to get a better one. They come down into the left-hander then, coming to the near end of the course. Euro's had a much better exit out of this corner, and I've got to say, I've got to recheck the positions. Okay, alright. Okay, so looking at the map, I'll put it up on screen in a minute. I've got it, I'll download it. But as you can see, it's looking pretty close between these two. You're losing a bit of traction from the rear end there, maybe losing a bit of time, but he's bogged down the R32. Is this the Gentle Mind R33? R33, that's what I meant to say. He's bogged down the R33, but now he's right up behind Euro, and I think this is going to be a tie. If he can keep the last corner looking pretty clean. He's taking a much narrower entry into the corner, and he might actually lose it here because of that. It's going to be a draw, though. It's going to be a draw. Let me just type that in the chat. Draw, just because I've got a bird's eye view of everything. I assume they're running again then, and it will be Euro behind, I assume. Running different cars, it's accepting the discrepancies. Well, I mean, each car's got a different, each car's got its strengths and weaknesses, so you've got to say it's something that, I don't know, the Evo's probably the lighter of the two cars, and it's probably going to be the more agile car. It's a bit more modern than the R33, so I would say that it is the more agile car. However, the R33 has got more power. It should have 276, but it might have more. It looks tuned to me, so it could have more. And the Evo, I think, is running about 240, 250, but it might be the S1 tuned variant, so I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty uncertain on the cars themselves, so I'm just... How much distance is needed for an outrun? That's a very good question, and at the end of the battle, I will show you. As Bakasato tried to get a bit of a jump on Euro there, but it's no use, as they both go when they pass through those two barrows there. So, Bakazato's taking a pretty wide line, and he's going to go defensive into the left-hander, and he's running extremely wide on the exit. Euro trying to get an undercut, but I think really at this point, I can tell anyway from his acceleration, not sure if it's loud enough on the stream, but you can see that he's being rather easy and just waiting for an opportunity. From the first run, Euro could tell he was faster, and he's going alongside Bakazato here. Is he going to push him up on the inside? Or is Bakazato going to do that now? Of course, Bakazato is going to have the inside for the right-hander here, but Euro's going to try and bring it around the outside and maybe get the undercut on the exit. He's not going to have enough space to bring it back through. But nonetheless, he's having a look for the inside. Bakazato is going to put a little bit too much power on it, and he's going to drift that GTR out wide, washing that front end out, but there's no space going 2x2 through there, so Euro's going to have to back out of it, as Bakazato is looking rather desperate in his driving here. As they go around the double right-hander, Euro's going to swing it extremely wide, cut it in, clip the curb, and he's going to crash into the barrier. Now this is outrun territory at this point, so we will have to see what happens here. He's running extremely deep on the brakes as well, and maybe he'll get a better exit from that, but judging, it's going to be borderline draw at this point. I think it's about 5 lines back. And Euro's really messed up the exit there, but I've got to say, I think it was a draw. What do you guys think that it was? I'm going to say borderline draw. Shall I go and check the replay? I'll check the replay for you boys, just in case. I'm going to say it was a borderline draw, but it was pretty close. It was pretty close. So, I personally think it's a draw, but for the case, well, just in case, I will check to be sure, of course. The replay's just loading up now. The loading times are running pretty slow. Please outrun. So I can tell we've got some OverDrive fans in the chat, and we've got some PGR fans in the chat. Me, personally, a little bit of a more bias towards OverDrive, but nonetheless, I do have connections with both teams. So as we come up to the end here, I better get in free cam actually. Shoot through here, bit too far, but I can always go back. Sorry about this, boys. It's because my cable's over my keyboard, which isn't very handy at all. So let's actually, maybe I should go like F5 or something. That could be handy, and then try pause it when Bakazato goes across the line. It's pretty borderline, I've got to say. Let's get into F7 camera. I can have a look from above. So the barrels are here, and he's got to be 5. It's actually going to be really close, I think. So it's going to be when Bakazato goes through. That's going to be an outrun. That is an outrun. So PGR Bakazato actually takes that round. So good job to him, I've got to say. The R33 is definitely the better mod than the, I got an hour to, nah, Jaden, don't worry about it, mate. I'm sorted. I got this. So Bakazato actually took Euro there, even though the rear bump has to, oh, you could have said, my man. You could have said, right, let me, go back into the replay then and have a look, because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. So let me go have another look. Oh, I'm being DM'd from people now. Give me that no, I'm not joining the voice chat. Give me that constructive criticism. That's what I need. Michael doesn't exactly. You got it, Zara. Just give it a minute and then I'll get the replay back up and all be sorted. I'm not joining the call. Stop calling me. Somehow we're still pulling 30 viewers. I'm not sure. I've had a DM. Very funny, very funny. Right. Oh, let's stop, right? So let's do. We're not receiving a picture. Okay, now we are. Let's go to the R33, which is this car, and skip to around the end. I completely missed the button, but I can go back slow motion. Okay, so that's just passed. I'm going to call that passed. Right, I think we died, but we're back now, boys. That's an outrun still. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's an outrun. I'm so sorry, Euro. I'm so sorry, but that round goes to Bakazato. So let me join back onto the server. Let me get the picture up actually of the what's it? I'll make a new scene. Image. Give me that image. Actually, I could do an image slideshow of the. I don't know how to set that up, so I'll just do it on another scene. People are doing something in chat. No, it's not over the line. I checked. I promise. It should be right. Okay, that is the cutoff line, basically. So it's 5 lines back. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is your cutoff point, basically. So I don't know what the next battle is because I ain't got a clue. But nonetheless, whatever it is, I'll try commentate it. Tower, nobody's moving, so whatever it is, it's someone. Whoever it is, I don't know. But I'll try to. That changes everything. Yeah. So Euro got beaten, big time. Perfect German logic. Yes. So nobody's moving. So God knows what's going on. Michaelin, get your head alright now. Huh? It's always worth being prepared. Yeah, I'm just about prepared. You know, I know what I'm doing. Ish. It's whoever's up next. Michael, that was a draw. Nah. Well, I'm the god who sees all. So, I decide. And even being as big of a OverDrive, I'm not going to say fan, but I've got connections with OverDrive more than PGR. I personally say that is it's a draw. Oh, really? Are we seriously saying look again? The thing is, right, I calculated that the R33 was already ahead of the barrels. If you rewind, you'll see that the R33 was ahead and Euro was pretty much on the line. So you can see, we're not arguing, it was an outrun, okay? Right. So, whoever's running next, I don't know. Okay. Whoever's running next, feel free to go, because I don't know what's going on. I'm not angry, I'm just expressing my opinion. So whoever goes next. I see you didn't update. I did update the R32 actually. But it might just be using an old skin or something, or I haven't got skins that they were running, so maybe that's it. Well, I did update the R32. PGR, Zyra, no. Bad Zyra. Yeah, let's get the next run. I've already put it in chat, let's get the next run going, but nobody's running, so I don't know what's going on. Am I being DM'd on Discord? No. Nobody's DM'd me or anything. Other than that mention. Right, when are we getting the next run, boys? Is there like a OverDrive chat? Oh, there is. I hear cars revving out. Okay, it's going to be Neon Dreams versus someone. Who that is, I don't know. It'll be in events, won't it? Yeah, it should be Neon Dreams versus Nex in the R32, which it is. So that's cool. So it seems like Nex is going to be following, so let's spectate onto next. So we've finally got the next battle going after 27 minutes. Crashed happens, DM. Yeah, very funny. Very funny. Everyone's just DMing me, DM now. So we're going to have Nex in the OverDrive R32 versus PGR Neon Dreams in the... what's it? A86 tuned, which is a slightly faster version of a crap car. Nex is trying to... must have stalling issues, but as they both go off then, so Zyra's now DM me. Yep. And Nex actually crashed into the back of him, but he's going to have no trouble getting back up to speed. As Neon Dreams has had a pretty sloppy start, but he's churning in that A86 pretty well, and he's pulled a little bit of a gap on Nex. But of course, Nex, I'd say, is going to have the quicker car, even if it weighs a bit more. Baxato's left the game. But Nex has actually got the quicker car in the straight line. I would think he would have. Anyway, there's a little bit of a lock-up from Neon Dreams, so he is going to slide the car through the corner. Very nicely done, but Nex is just going to click on that power when it gets to the exit and just yeet the car through the corner. And he actually got it through fairly nicely, but he's not really gaining on Neon Dreams here. Neon Dreams is definitely taking the better lines, I've got to say. It definitely looks like he is, but once again, you can see the power that Nex's R32. Neon Dreams has ran wide, but this isn't the place to overtake. But is he going to do it? Who's going to back out first? That is the question. They make a bit of contact, both are into the wall, and it seems like Neon Dreams spam round. He did. Are they going to continue on the run, or are they going to restart it? Looks like they're continuing, or are they restarting? Okay, seems like they are continuing. So he's going to let Neon go through. He clips the inside wall, and he's crashed all by himself there. So really, I'm not sure what's going on here, but something is. Is Nex going to let him back through? Seems like Nex is. Nex is probably just thinking about the next battle at this point. As long as he can stick with him, then it will be a draw, and they will go on to the next battle until someone wins, I assume. Oh, hey, Project B, Sam. You're welcome here, I promise. So, Neon Dreams has gone a bit wide on the exit of the last corner, but it's going to be a draw. And once again, as I said earlier, I think it's just Nex was focusing on getting on to the next round. And, yeah, next battle. Yeah, next battle. So I reckon he was just focused on getting on to the next one. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure they were both a bit not particularly too bothered about that run, as it went a bit to crap. So, yeah. Nex is going to be leading this time round, so we will be spectating on Neon Dreams, and they're already getting on with it. Nex is going to utilise the four-wheel drive system of the R32 to get ahead at the start, which he really has done. He's pulled a fair bit of a gap over Neon Dreams. But to be fair, Neon Dreams wasn't actually too close to him on the start, I do have to say, and that's really allowed Nex to actually pull a bit of a gap. He's really pulling away at this point. So you can see how much he's trying though, sliding that R32 through the corners. As we get a big slide from Neon Dreams there, I'm not sure if he's gaining any time from doing that. And Nex is absolutely gone at this point, very close to the inside wall there from Dreams. He's going to be very close to the outside wall, clipping it once again, and at this point it really is going to be an outrun, I've got to say, but you never know. There is still a fair amount of track left to go, so Nex may make a little bit of a mistake. But as you can see, Neon Dreams isn't having much luck either. He's actually ran it out a little bit wide, locking up the inside, and Nex is just completely gone at this point. So let's spectate Nex, see what he has got to offer, bringing it nice and tight round the first of the right-handers, and once again looking like a pretty good entry and an exit onto the second. So he's really leaving Neon Dreams in the dust at this point. You can't even see Nex as he makes contact with the wall. You can see how much he's trying, but Nex is already a corner ahead. Sure, the cars may not be too equal, but everyone had an open choice and knew who they were going up against and what cars they would be driving, so maybe it was Neon Dreams' fault, but it's going to be an outrun for Neon Dreams. I think he must have typed that in chat. This ain't good. But yeah, that's going to be an outrun. So currently it's 1-1, unless they're going for another run. I don't know. Is it best of 3 or is it just till someone wins? I'm not sure. Unless they win 1 each and then go for a third round. I don't know how this works. But okay, so it's going to be Haru and Crampton, who I'm not able to spectate, so that's fun. So we're going to be spectating Haru, either way, who's driving an NSX, and I believe Crampton is as well. I'm not sure who's leading, but hopefully it's Crampton, because it's battle stage rules. Okay, I know those-ish. Yeah, by the looks of things, it's going to be Crampton who's leading, sorry. It's 1-1 for now, so this battle decides it all, really. I'm not already Tracer. I wish I was though. So here we go then. They are going up to the line, both in equal cars, both on the same track. Let's see who is the better driver. Crampton's pulled a little bit of a gap through the first corner, but he's once again pretty early on the brakes, mounting that inside curb. And then a low slung car like the NSX, it's not a good thing to be mounting the curbs. By the sounds of things, Harry's actually quite a bit off the throttle here. As Crampton goes really, he has a bit of a bad moment, let's say, and he kind of takes himself and Haru out. I'm not particularly sure what happened there. He must have just clipped the inside curb and then just lost the rear end of the car, and that is the end of that. I reckon they'll continue on with the run, but I just didn't know what to say, I'll be perfectly honest. There was so much going on and my little mind just can't contemplate how much that is. But here we go then, round to the right, cars spitting flames as they come through the left. Crampton's running, his car seems to be understeering quite a lot. Maybe he's running a bit too much push on the front end, but he's definitely understeering, almost running into the front wall. Is there damage on this server? Maybe he's got damage, I don't know. But once again, Harry's going to try and utilise it and get a better corner exit. But if they don't mess up, it's seeming like, oh, it was Crampton's really lost the back end. Is Harry going to try and chuck it up the inside? He was having a look, but he just couldn't get the manoeuvre done. Is maybe going to compromise his exit. He's actually clipped the outside wall there, and he's really span it round, and I can't actually spectate Crampton. So that's the end of that. I've actually got to go back to pit, so we might as well. In my opinion, it should just restart the battle, really. But I don't know. It's up to them. Harry's not too far behind, but he's just he's yeeted the last corner. I'd just say that they start from scratch, as it didn't particularly go too well. Alright, well it's up to the two drivers apparently, if they want to start from scratch or not, but none of them have put anything in chat, so I assume they just... Oh, I can actually spectate those two now, that's handy. That's up to the drivers, but either way, again for it again. So, yeah, it's pretty much because they both crashed by themselves, pretty much, so it's kind of equal on what goes on. But I think maybe one of them's reading the chat, maybe Crampton is, or they're just backing up a little bit for some reason. Isn't that just the it is, but what I'm basically saying is because Crampton crashed first and then Harry crashed by himself. Okay, right, so they're restarting the runs. Harry actually dropped off quite a bit at the start there, and he's had a pretty bad run off as well. So this is basically the first run. So whatever happens from this point. There's going to be 2 more runs, well, 1 or 2 more runs after this one. But they're both running pretty much nose to tail at this point. So let's see what they can do as they come around the right. Crampton's not going to lose it this time round. Harry is going to have a look for the inside, and that has slightly off-put Crampton. But again, he's able to hold onto the position, and Harry's actually dropped back a little bit, missing the apex of the right, and he's also missed the apex of the left a little bit too, but it doesn't seem that he's dropped off too much. Crampton taking an extremely defensive line, and that means that he hits the inside wall from just going in too defensive, I've got to say. But he comes around the left, Crampton missing the apex, don't go too wide here. It never ends well, as we saw earlier, and Crampton seems to have disconnected from the server. That's always handy, isn't it? Who wins that then? This has gone great, I've got to say. For my first commentating experience of a proper event, what a he went full on hyperspeed. Harry's going to continue on with the run. So what's going on now? Crampton zone. Jesus Christ, what is going on then? I don't know. Jesus, okay. Can we get a meme from that's meme worthy. So I assume they're restarting the runs again? I'm not sure. I don't know if Crampton's rejoining, but I would say I'd go and do a run by myself for the meme, but my game's on the wrong monitor. So I'll do a run by myself at the end, see if how bad I am, because I haven't driven out a Rummy in ages. F1 Earape theme plays, God's sake. Yeah, this is weird. Well, disconnects have nothing to do with Touge, but fair enough. I don't know. Wherever Crampton's gone, he's gone into hyperspeed, and he seems to be in another dimension right now. So whatever he's doing, God knows. But either way, while there's nothing going on, feel free to subscribe to my channel for quality content, of which there's fuck all, but you can have something instead. The white car one, well, Crampton's just joined back, and Euro's saying that they've decided to restart the run again, so this third time round is actually the first run of the 3. Crampton's rejoining, but I don't see him on the list of people. He's not behind Harry, so I don't know, but we might as well take a look at the NSX. It is a very nice looking car, I've got to say. It is a pretty cool looking car, and especially with the BBS rims that's got on it. No, they are BBS, I thought they were SSRs. BBS LMs by the looks of things. It is a very nice looking car in the white, man, especially with the twin exhaust. It's a very good mod. I can't remember who made it, but either way, pretty nice. Crampton is currently in the pits, probably loading up a tune or something. It's definitely a good sounding NSX as well. It definitely got the sound pretty much perfect on the car. Oh boy, the subscriber notifications. Thank you very much for subscribing. So Crampton is on his way then. It seems like he's going to be leading for the 3rd time running, considering this is actually still the 1st run. So Harry's going to be a little bit far back. I'm not sure why they're so far back at the start, but either way, it's up to them. So let's see what they can do over the Touge run if they actually start. Okay, Harry is ready to go, so let's see what they can do as they get ready. Once they pass through the barrels, that's when the run starts. And Harry's actually going to be on the brakes at the start. He may lose a little bit of time from that just because Crampton didn't seem to get away that well, or Harry was just a bit too soon on his reaction. But either way, they're still nose to tail as they come through the S section. Can Crampton hold on to it this time round? He doesn't clip the inside curb, but he does lose his rear end, and that means that Harry does have to summon the brakes. Maybe a little bit of contact there, or it was just a bit of lag, but both of them got through the corner smooth, and they're both running pretty much nose to tail still, as Crampton really misses the apex there. So let's see what he can do. Is Harry going to go for the outside? A bit of a slide from both. Harry is going to go for the outside, but is he going to try and get the undercut and a better drive out the corner? No, he's going to miss the apex. the late apex, I should really say, to get the better drive. Harry's still looking for the inside. He's trying to offset Crampton. But with this still being the first run, of course that means that as long as Harry stays with him, oh, Crampton goes really sideways, but luckily he doesn't smash that long rear end into the wall. Harry seems to have missed a rev max there and really locked up his rears, unless he did press the handbrake. Crampton's in the wall. It's all happening in this battle. Crampton's going to go in the wall again, and can Harry take advantage of this? Is he going to chuck it down the inside? Crampton's not being overly defensive, but he does go defensive when they both start braking, and at that point it's just too late. So Harry does just have to stick with him at this point. He is a little bit far off, but as long as he plays it sensible through the last corner, which he really hasn't. Okay, he's scared. He's scared off Crampton. Is he going to be able to win this round? I don't think that was, but are we going to have to check the replay? I should have pressed F5 sooner, but I'm going to say Crampton still won that, but are we going to check the replay? Yeah, I'll check the replay for stream purposes, why not? Let me chuck it on to the... So that is the cutoff point, so you all can get reminded of it. Let me load the replay up, and then we can have a look. Draw. People are saying draw. It was definitely close, but we will have to see how close it actually was. That is the point that they've got to try and get. So let's see if that was the case, as I'm just loading up the replay now. We've got 35 viewers, a consistent 30 viewers, so I obviously can't be that terrible at commentating. So thank you very much for that, boys. Really appreciate it. If you do feel generous, feel free to drop a like, and that will all be Gucci. Right, let's have a look then. What happened this time round? Let me get on board with the NSXs. Okay. Make sure that the game capture goes back up. So we just went past it. Crampton's just going to take the win on that. I said it was close, but Crampton is going to take the win on that one. Well, not the win, whatever it is. You know what I mean. He kept the position. He didn't win. But you know what I mean. Self-praise is the only way. Yeah, that's very true, because I'm not going to get anything from anybody else. So there's no point in chasing it. So yeah, let me chuck it back on that picture maybe. I got two pictures I can rotate through each time. I won. Well, Ascari, you still couldn't beat me in the... me and Ascari were just pissed about on Touge Life 1. Like, he wasn't overtaking me on the straights deliberately, but I was in a MX-5 ND and he was in the FDRX7. I was still pulling away in the corners. He gave me a good run for my money though. Right, the tower's up. Oh, they're already going? Huh? I wasn't even on the server and they're already going. Okay, so Crampton's chasing at this point. They've both actually gone. They're about halfway through at this point. I wasn't even on the server. I got the wrong capture up. It's all going terrible. It should come. Oh, is the picture going to be up? Why haven't we got a picture? That's not... There we go. We finally got a picture. But they're already gone by the time I'd even got back in the game. I was changing the pictures. Just Assetto Corsa didn't load up. Crampton's really dropped off through that corner, I've got to say. Well, either way, the time that the screen was black, that's the old time it was trying to figure out to capture Assetto Corsa. But Crampton's really dropped off at this point. He is going to hit the wall this time round, but he's going to keep control of it. But they're both going to run over the little grass section as well, trying to utilise that as much as possible. Crampton, you can see how much he's pushing. He's constantly trying to get the power down really early. Yeah, Eula, you got me. You got me. So they come around the left, but it is looking borderline at this point. And I think they're just coming around the last corner. So let's go through the hill, through here. Come on, quicker. Where's the track? There's the track. It's looking like an outrun to me. So, is that going to be 2-1 to OverDrive? It's looking like 2-1 to OverDrive for me. But are we going to have to check the replay? But to me it looked like OverDrive won that. So, let's see what Euro has to say. And then, yeah. If that's the case, I'm going to be a meme and I'm going to do a run by myself. See how much slower I am. Doesn't even have keys. Nah, just go on my other monitor and click. That's all I need. But let's see what they decide then. Looks like an outrun. Yeah, people have decided it's an outrun. Alright, Euros then I should check. So once again, we shall check. That is the place that he needs to stay safe. If he's beyond that 5th line, well 6th line I should say, then he is no longer safe. But K2 no team. Oh dear. Yeah, that is the line that they need to get to. It's the 6th line back. So if that, well, that's the cut-off point. So we will soon find out. OverDrive versus Kamikaze. Now that I would like to see. That would be pretty cool. So that is the line that we're aiming for to see. So let's see what it actually is. Let me cut all this off. We're probably long past the battle now. There's an NSX. The NSX that was behind. Let's try to skip through. I suppose I should go on the white NSX, which is okay. There's the white NSX. So try and pause it as he crosses through the barrels, and then we can see that's pretty much perfect. It's gonna be, yeah, that's long off. It's gonna be a win for OverDrive on this. Oh, I didn't have to write screen up, did I? Oh well, do I need to show it again? Scene, yeah, I'm a pillock. I'm focusing too much on the thingy, ain't I? That's what it is. I did a good job for about half an hour, right? I did a good job for then, okay? I'm loading the replay back up so you all can see, don't worry. But what's with the headphones emoji? What's going on? Streaming is very difficult. I should probably have OBS closer to the game, then I'll remember to change it over. Yeah, you all need to see. That's the wrong car. That's a car. F5, let's just rewind it. To do rewind 5 times. To do. How long was it? How long did he sit there for? It's long. He's long back. Well, let me just go in photo mode. He's well far back. So, oh, I haven't changed it over again, have I? You could try driving. Yeah, that would be a good. I think I'll stick the driving instead of streaming. If the aesthetic capture actually loads up, will you notice? No. Worst. Oh, you piss off. So yeah, you can see he's a lot for. That's a good screenshot. So yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, you can see he's quite far back. There's not much that you can really say about that. So I'll take a few screenshots, but that seems to be the end of that. So yeah, OverDrive won against PGR. Not really much of a surprise in my opinion, but time to go on the server and drive the 8-6 round for a meme. Moving on. Well, that's the last battle. That's it. That's the end. OverDrive has won, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm not surprised by that, to be honest, but you got the OverDrive team picture that they provided me with. Haru wins for OD. He does indeed. Let's see if the set of courses picked up. So I'm going to have the fun challenge of driving on the monitor, which isn't aligned with my rig whatsoever. Let's give it a go. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? That is the question. That could go wrong. I've spun out a stock 8-6 tuned. Well, it's not 8-6 tuned, is it? Oh, this is going to be so. The monitor's like a metre and a half away. What could possibly go wrong? I can't see anything really either. Right, let's go. Jesus, I can't see shit. Well, yeah, that's pretty much going to be the end of the PGR versus OD stream. I've messed that up big time. Don't worry, I'm good at crashing into walls. Done it a lot. Yeah. No. Jesus Christ. But yeah, if you would subscribe to the channel, that would be good. You can get quality meme content. Not really. Just amazing bad driving. Oh yeah, sick drifts. So, I thought I saw someone behind me. No. No one could be behind me because I'm clearly just so superior. See ya, Funky Monkey. Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. Oh, I've clipped the inside ball. All is fine. Oh, yeah. Third gear really just dragging that front end forward. King of the stock 8.6. What can I say? Yeah, so good. I'm gonna leave that there. Ow. Are they doing a rematch or something? Have I just missed it? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Something's going on. Either way, they were both. Have I missed a battle or something? I don't bloody know. I thought that was it. Yeah, event is over. Hopefully the event was over. Oh yeah, I was only 25 seconds slower. Micro content. Oh dear. But yeah, that's the end of the event then. Cheers everybody for coming out to the stream. Much appreciated. And yeah, cheers for that, boys. Thank you very much. And thank you, Case F3. Oh, I can't. Case FC3S. Thank you very much for that. Hopefully, I'll be commentating a bit more in the future, so that'll be cool. If you want to see more, smash that subscribe button. Street Hearts, drive fast, eat ass. Street Hearts will take all these teams any day, so it don't matter. Thank you very much. Oh, Cap and Case. There you go. Got it. Eversparks, thank you very much for the stream. I'm pretty sure I know who you are, but yeah, cool. False account, much appreciated. So yeah, thank you all very much for coming out to the stream, lads. I really do appreciate it. Eula's just called me gay. I don't know how I'm going to recover. Thank you, Blank, for the stream. They're going for it again, so I might as well just watch it. Two NSXs, Harry versus Crampton. Crampton's run out pretty wide there. And they're going to try to go too wide through there. It's not going to happen. Harry's had to back off as we need you in fucking Cobb. Why? Fucking Kirby, man. As Crampham's going to run Harry out really wide, going to feel sorry for him and give him the position. Harry's just going to flick it into the corner and try drift both of them, but he's not going to have the power to do it. And that is the end of that. And that's probably going to be the end of the stream as well. So, cheers for coming out then, lads. Much appreciated. No problem, Euro. Anything for you, Kappa. Yeah, thank you very much. And that'll be the end of the stream. So cheers for popping out. And goodbye. Actually, before I go, there is one thing that I need to do. I want to check that it works. Don't leave. If you leave, I'll get very sad.
Hello, my old chum. I'm not a elf. I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been...